Alright, my friends, let's begin today in an easy child's pose. Seated at the back of your mat, reaching both arms up, and then exhale, release yourself to your child's pose. Sitting right over towards your heels, you can keep your knees open to give your chest a little bit more space to come forward. Taking this opportunity right now to close your eyes and just breathe. Setting an intention for your practice today. Bringing yourself into this present moment, allowing each breath to bring you back to your mat. Inhale deeply, and then as you exhale, slowly rolling yourself over into all fours position. Make sure your shoulders are above your wrist, your hips are above your knees. At this time, go ahead and extend your right leg all the way back. Make sure that your hips are staying absolutely square here. Think about pulling the navel into the spine to engage your core. Just hold it here, take a deep breath in. And then we're going to move into our tricep push-ups, making sure your elbows are pointed towards the back of your mat. Go ahead and lower your chest down, and then push yourself right back up for 1. Lower the chest, press yourself up for 2, lower, and 3. Keep your arms close to your body one more time. Beautiful, hold it here now, keep the core engaged. And let's challenge the core a little bit more by taking the opposite arm and extending your left arm forward. Holding this bird dog position, keeping your core nice and strong. Creating one line from the tips of your fingers all the way back to your toes. Let's lower the hand back down, drop your knee to the floor, and at this time tuck your toes, press into the hands, lift the knees off the mat, and then begin to press your way back into your downward facing dog. Now remember, it's okay to keep your knees bent if you feel like your hamstrings are a little extra tight today. And from here, feel free to start to walk out your downward dog on one spot. So bending one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel closer towards the mat. Good, just add as much movement to your lower body as you need to really feel that nice stretch, awakening the legs. Holding your downward dog here, allowing that sternum to fall towards the mat. Just breathing deeply, being patient with your body, being loving with your body here. Feel that release through the back of your legs. And then once you're ready, slowly from here, come forward into plank position, shoulders above your wrist. And then you're going to push your hips back into downward dog. That's it. All we're going to do is just transition the weight forward, plank position. Exhale, lift the hips up, push back, downward facing dog. And again, come forward into plank. And push back, downward facing dog. Forward into plank. Hold your high plank position. Pull the navel into the spine. Beautiful, almost there. And then drop your knees to the floor. Sit back into your child's pose, releasing through the shoulders. And now roll yourself back over into all fours position, and let's begin on the other side. So left leg extends at this time. Just do a quick check to make sure your hips are square. Pull the navel into the spine, engage your core. Breathing deeply here, and let's add 4 push-ups. When you're ready, keep those arms close to your body. And let's bring it down. 1, exhale, push up. And 2, press your way up. Use those triceps, bring it down. And 3, one more time. Holding this position 4. Now once you're ready, take your opposite arm, so this time your right arm, reach it forward. Create that straight line from the tips of your fingers all the way back to your toes. Holding this bird dog position, inhale. Exhale, hold it there. Don't give up. We're almost done. Try to keep that same level with the arm and the leg. And 3, and 2, and 1. Drop your hand, drop your knee, tuck your toes underneath, push your way back, downward facing dog, press it out. See if you can go a little bit deeper this time. With each exhalation, allowing your heels to drop closer towards the mat. Stay with your breath, stay with that awareness, that intention that you set in the beginning of your practice today. Be present. Be one with your breath, one with your body. Completely present on your mat. Inhale. Exhale, let's transition back into plank for 1. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, move your weight forward, high plank for 2. Push your hips back. Exhale, bring your weight forward into your high plank, shoulders over your wrists. 1 more time. Exhale, bring your weight back, high plank position. Hold it here. Drop your knees to the ground. This time we're going to bring your chest and then your chin to the floor. Slide the hips down, point the toes. Come on up into your baby cobra. Lift your chest. Keep the hands grounded, elbows into the body. Lift and open up through that upper back, opening your heart. Stretch out that frontal area of your body. Deep breath in, hold 1 more. Exhale, push back, sit back, tuck your toes, and extend your legs, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, now walk your feet towards the very front of your mat. Take about 4 to 6 steps here. Once you make it over to the front of your mat, bend your knees slightly, round through the back. Make sure that you're folding at your hips, but rounding through the upper back. And then slowly come on up to standing. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, big reach with the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And again, deep breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, at this time, you're going to bend your knees, dive your body down towards the mat. Inhale, slide your way up halfway. Exhale, bend both knees, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee in front of you. Drop your right knee to the ground. Arms reach up into your low lunge. Keep your arms extended up to the sky if you can. Keeping that front knee on top of your ankle. Hips are square, arms are reaching up. From here, interlacing all fingers except your index fingers. And then lift and extend that back knee. We're going to drop the back knee down and then lift the back knee off the mat into your high lunge. So we transition low lunge, high lunge, low lunge, and lift the back knee open into your high lunge. Keep going. Drop the knee down and lift the knee up. Holding this high lunge now, breathing deeply. And then from here, now we're going to extend the front knee, bend both knees, hover the back knee above the mat for 1. Lower for 2, so lunge squats here on the left, and 3. Extend both knees, bend both knees, and 4. Lift. 5, keep reaching both arms up to the sky, hips are square. 6, extend, and 7, and 8. Beautiful. Keep that back knee hovered, hold it here, open up those hands now. And slowly, when you're ready, drop that back knee to the floor, open up into your low lunge. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Open up that body a little bit more and then dive the hands down. Lift the back knee off the mat and then step your front foot back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, come through into plank position. Drop the knees to the floor, chest, and then the chin. Slide your way forward, opening into your baby cobra or perhaps a full upward dog if it's within your practice. Beautiful, and then push back, sit back to your heels, and then extend the legs into your downward facing dog. And then from here, let's walk forward back to the mat again, 4 or 6 steps, whatever feels good for you. Come to the front of your mat, bend your knees, and then slowly roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, big stretch. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Come on up halfway. Exhale, bend both knees. Left foot now steps all the way to the back of your mat. Drop your left knee to the ground as your arms reach up to the sky into your low lunge. As your arms reaching, your chest is opening. Your front knee is directly over top of your front ankle. Now interlace your fingers, except the index fingers, tuck your back toes. Transition from the low lunge here up into your high lunge by lifting the back knee. Drop the left knee down and then lift the knee off the mat. Drop it down and lift for 3. Drop it down and 4. Holding that high lunge. Drop it down. And 5. Stay there. And now let's extend the front knee and go into our lunge squats. So extend the front knee, bend both knees, hover the back knee off the mat. And down for 2. Extend, and 3. Extend, and 4. And 5. Beautiful. Hold it there. Breathe deeply. You got it. Good. From here, release the knee back down to the mat, opening into that low lunge. Taking a deep breath in, welcoming oxygen into the body. Exhale, drop the hands down, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and then step your front foot all the way back into your downward facing dog. Well done, you guys. Let's do a quick little flow here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to round yourself back over into that high plank. Drop your knees to the ground, chest and then the chin. Slide your body forward until your hips are on the mat as you open up into your Cobra or upward dog if you like. Then down, push back to your heels, tuck your back toes, and then extend the knees back out into your downward facing dog. Hold it here. Now keep the hips exactly where they are and just drop down to your elbows. We're going to come into a dolphin pose here. Staying on your elbows, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, drop your hips down into your elbow plank. Drop your knees to the mat if you like to modify your elbow plank here. Otherwise, keep the knees off the mat. So really take this to your own level. We're going to hold this elbow plank here, pull the navel into the spine. And then from here, drop your left knee to the mat. Turn and open over to your left elbow into your side plank on your left knee. Now again, if you're a little more advanced and you want to take it one step further, go into a full side plank. Otherwise, stay on your bottom knee. And then from here, let's reach that top arm all the way towards the front of your mat, giving your body a nice side stretch here. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down with the hips. Lift the hips, arm reaches up. Lower the hips, arm reaches down. Lift and lower, lift, and then from here, arm comes back to center. Drop yourself back over to your elbows. Elbow plank once again. Stay on your elbows and lift the knees off the mat if you can. Let's hold this elbow plank for 2 more breaths here. You got this, creating that beautiful straight line with your body. Drop your right knee. Open yourself over to your right elbow at this time, coming into our modified side plank. Your left arm reaches up to the sky. Hold this position. Beautiful work. Try to lift the hips up towards the sky. And then reach that top arm towards the front of your mat. Big side stretch to the body. And then lower the hips. Lift the hips, arm over. Drop the arm down. Drop the hips. Lift. And lower, and again, reach, and lower, lift the hips, reach the arm, stay there. Now, slowly transition back to your elbows, onto your knees, or maybe with your knees off the mat, staying in that elbow plank position one last time. Breathe deeply, engage your core, pull the navel into the spine, we're almost done. Beautiful, now drop your knees to the ground. Come on up to both hands. Keep your toes tucked under and then transition back up into your high plank, chaturanga, or drop your knees in that modified version, upward dog or baby cobra, up to you. Good, opening through that heart center and then exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Open up through that chest again. Allow the heels to sink low towards the mat. Notice if they are able to go even lower than they did in the beginning. Once you're ready, drop down, sit back into child's pose, keeping those knees open, reaching your fingers towards the front of your mat. Drop your forehead to the floor. Breathing deeply here, allowing your body to relax into this position, surrendering, letting go, noticing how your body feels in this moment. Taking a deep breath in, welcoming, oxygen into every muscle, every cell of your being, energizing yourself. And then as you exhale, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Letting go of any tension, stress, worry, any negative energy that brings absolutely no value to your life. So breathe it out. Let it go. Thank yourself for taking this time today out of your busy day and dedicating it to yourself, to your health, and your well-being. Slowly rolling yourself back to your seated position at the back of your mat. Sit over to your heels and do a big reach with the arms to close off our practice today. Hands coming back down to your heart. And again, opening the arms, reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful beach in British Columbia. I send you all my love and all my light, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. Namaste.